What? Oh, this could be a good. This would be a game changer. So, of course, this is signed. Obviously, you read the hopper, right? You read the hopper as soon as the minecart come up here and it has stuff in it. It turns it off, so it allows it to empty itself to go through here. When it empties out, it cuts it back on, cuts the power rail back on to send it back. Now, I want to override it so when I flip the lever and it goes here, then this thing can just cuts off altogether. And then when it comes back, it cuts it back on. So let's just try it. So I want to try it. I want to try it. So if I do this with this and this, right? And then let's just say, let's get some block of iron, because I'm just like that, right? Boom, 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 right? That cuts it off, and it just stays there. Oh, well, I'm doing that now. It's gonna be nasty, and that might solve the issue. Remember that other episode when I was trying to do an automatic farm with this? I might find this. Well, I might figure it out. I don't know. I know what to do with that though. Like over here, I think I said this before. This is not gonna work. I want to have just like so many minecarts, hopper minecarts on here, so that it can just send, and then it can just be a one pass through thing. While here, which I might still do that here as well, but while here, because I can just do it this way, and then when I cut it, see, we got this, it empties out, whatever. Then when I cut it on, they go. And when I cut it off, it cuts off. Nice. That's pretty sick. I like these target blocks. And it's nighttime. Good morning and welcome everybody to another episode from Crafting. Lovely. So that was just something I just learned right then and there, which is kind of crazy. Last episode we dealt with that area, which looks, it looks a lot better. I'll give you that. And we even did some fixer-upper with the iron farm. So now things are just running 100%. Now, here's some things that I've been doing. I've been doing some planning, and I might extend this as well because it's not really fully there, but I've been doing some planning, and I've just been planning on like what would the build be over here, because I'm thinking about doing some couple buildings over this side that deals with, again, I've talked about the villagers, and like different villagers have different houses with different jobs, and I don't know what this job is going to be, but I think it's going to be, maybe like a blacksmith, or just something that deals with like, tools or armory maybe. I may have like a twin house-ish, or very small houses that one deals with armor and the other one deals with tools and stuff. And then back here, I have like a barn-shaped skeleton of how I want things to go. Over time, while I did my planning, there's a couple farms I need to focus on, and that may be the focus on this episode. The focus is a tree farm, so I can get lots of wood. I want to also make a dirt farm. Now, I don't know how to make one, so I'm probably going to look that up in the tutorial, but I do want to get some dirt, because a lot of stuff I want to do is going to require me to do a lot of terrain stuff, and I could just go over and just go crazy and just deforest a whole biome that I'm probably never going to use, or just like so many blocks away. I could do it that way, but I think, it's vanilla. It works. It's not broken. It's a pretty good method of doing a dirt farm. So I'm going to start doing a dirt farm as well. So these are the two things I need to do. That's the two. So let's just start with a tree farm. I think it will be maybe in this open area over here. That's already where I might just have this area with all the farms and things happening over here as well. So I'm probably going to do this over here, and and have it planted and ready to go. So let's make it over here. Let's make it over here, and you can see this time lapse of me making the farm. Let's go. And it's done. Look at it. Look beautiful, doesn't it? This is a day 6 version of it. It's okay. I did some work with them, and it's pretty decent for what it is. I might just keep trying it and just see what happened. I tried mangrove, that didn't work. I can't really use anything that needs 4. So things like pale oak, maybe like certain jungle wood, but I mean now jungle wood nowadays can be 1. So everything except pale oak is okay, I think. Oh, and dark oak. I can't use anything with dark oak. So it's okay. But I can still do stuff like I can switch it so it could be mushrooms. I can switch it so it could be nether wood. So stuff like this is okay, but it's a decent design. However, I think I need to just to make a better one. So I may leave this for now, and then very soon though, I think I'm gonna tear it down and upgrade to a better, like a more traditional one. And I want to have one that have different variety. Like I can have 1 grow, and then I can go into a 4 grow, and then I can go to a mangrove one. So I think I'm probably going to start looking into like a pretty decent tree farm, but it's a good start for now. It's something that like, hey, I need a lot of this. I don't see myself getting so many other stuff. Or dark oak is not too bad. Dark oak, but yeah, dark oak is not too bad. Pale is not too much. So I don't really get a lot of those anyway. And it always comes with a lot if I tear it down normally, so I should be okay. But I like it when it's stuff like spruce or oak or just different stuff like that. I can use that because it is a lot of those woods that I might use in my build. So especially spruce. Spruce has been my favorite wood so far. I like the setting that it does, and I can have so much of different ones and it still look good. So I'm probably going to do that. Let's go to the nether. And I want to do some, modification on the gold farm. I think it's time to just, not make it just so I can just have chests just sitting there, especially when I do a little AFK here and there. I want to work on a little bit on it and make it a little bit better. So let's work on it. Let's do probably another time lapse, and then we'll see what happens. Well, isn't this deja vu? Correct. this is Deja Vu, but differently, because this is pretty much the same, which it looks better, obviously. But da 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 da. Right. So, the only thing that was difficult for me is how to get it to go through the ice. And this, I guess they did it. This is how it was done. So I had to look at this in a tutorial to figure it out. But it was pretty easy. I would have figured this out. But this goes first, and then this, then, and then it just, you know, it just run into a clock. So that was pretty easy. And then obviously you got the observer clock just to automatically dispense it to the ground, and then it goes through. I do the, you know, keep the hoppers out in one leave it a space, I guess. Leave it each space just because won't be no overflow or overfill. I found somebody did do a design of how to have it next to each other, but it don't overfill or don't overlap with one another. So I want to figure that out. I want to check it out, which is pretty fire. But these first two are for the Go nuggets that will turn into ingots. I could go to get it to blocks, but I don't know. I'll figure that out. I just have two. This usually be the main one, but sometimes it goes too fast and it go passes, so I got it to go here. So it have a little bit here and there. It rarely does, but when it do, it's catching it. So it should be 100% rate of none of the nuggets will go into the fire. So this I did this though. This was on me. I'm very happy I did it. So pretty much this crafter is subtracting the comparators on the side so that when it gets all the way to 9, it'll send the signal to the top. And it, since I just use one just to do both, then it's a pretty compact design, which is fire. So happy me. I gotta check this though, because I think this is going to spawn some mobs, so I may need to put a slab there. But other than that, we're good. Everything else is fire. And then this is a shulker loader for the for rotten flesh. So I have a crafter that craft shulker boxes, and it will do it. I have it so when it placed right there, it will trigger it as well. So this is fire. And then when it gets to max, it will go right in here. So that's gonna be fire. I'm very happy with that. So everything works there. And then we got some golden ingots, right? Now the goal, and I may not do this today, but or at least this episode, but the goal is to do a couple things with this gold. Number one, have a good amount of it, right? I want to have like different destinations I can go with this, right? So one way I wanted to go to the bartering farm so it can fill up the bartering farm automatically, and then I can use that and then get it to do what I want to do as far as getting their drops in their items. Especially I don't have soul speed, so I want to get that as well. So I want to get some of those, and I can get unlimited stuff like gravel and quartz and obsidian, crying obsidian, things like that. So that's gonna be fire. Another way I wanted to go to is I wanted to craft golden carrots instead of trading golden carrots. I think we got the crafting. I think we can craft golden carrots now, and there's simple ways of doing it. So I want to have that as a next destination of have it sent all the way there. Like get it. I'll probably get like a chest minecart and get it to fill it up, get it to send off, and then when it gets sent off, it will go through the portal, go to the overworld, and get it to unload so it can start crafting golden carrots, and then put those in shulker boxes. So I think that's gonna be my goal, and then I can also, it could be changed into like apples as well if I wanted to, but that's if I really want to. I may not have to do that. That's something to think about. But I want to have right now. I want to have a smart system where I can just AFK the Go Farm and I can get it to go wherever I want it to go. Now it'd be great if I could just split it and I don't have to worry about it. Cool. But I think it's better right now just for simplicity. It's just I wanted to send it to the Barter Farm. No, I want to send it to the Golden Care Farm. No, I want to just keep it in the barrels and then change it to blocks so that I can just have gold myself. This is just whatever I wanted to do. I want to do that. So that's gonna be fire. I'm gonna be very excited for that. All right. But this is good so far. I'm very happy with this. We're getting there. So let's do something else. Let's go do some adventure. Let's get some adventure going. It is dark. Let me go to sleep. Oh. Hello. You got a spear. Oh, this guy. I was having fun with what do you call them things? I forgot the name of it. Them forks. The little lightning forks. Trident. Goodness gracious, I forgot the name. When it was thunderstorming. I want to get it to get some zombie heads. That'd be fire. I want to get like a good stack of them. I got, you can get skeleton heads through the ancient cities, so that's cool. But zombie heads, that's a big deal. I need to get these two so I can get some XP going. That'd be fire as well. But nonetheless, I want to do some adventuring. What type of adventuring, KJ? Well, these are the remaining templates that we do not have. So we don't have Wayfinder, Razor, Shaper, and I think these are from those little terracotta thing that be underground. The ruins. I think Host as well. Snout is from the Bastion. Rib, I forgot what that is. And then there's Spire, which I think that is from the End cities. So I want to do some work and see if I can get all of these. I may not do all of them today, but I got a good amount, as you can see. I'll just show you. So we got all of these for now. Yeah. So we got all of these for now. And which is a good amount, but we just don't have all of them. So let's and I thought I had Snout, but I guess I don't. So here we are. We got some we're gonna have some fun then. Let's do some adventuring. And I guess we'll start going. Well, hold on. Before we do that, I want to stock up on some rockets, even though I have like a whole shulker of rockets in my chip. But you like to keep it full, I don't know if that's some OCD of me or what. All right. We don't need to talk about that. Just know that I'm very happy with my decision, okay? All right? We don't need to talk about it. Boom. I'll just keep them in. And then I got this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I also modified it where I just made this gunpowder as well. But I need to make it bigger so I can autocraft it. It's a whole thing. I'm still working on it, okay? But this is filled up. I'm very happy with that. I may do this and keep this filled as well, just so I have a lot of them, and then switch it over in there. Should I shulker load them? I don't know. I have no idea when it comes to that. All right, but for right now, I'm very happy. Let's go. Let's get her going. I've been emptying this as best as I can, but they do not play. They do not play with the duplication. That's one of the best shulker farms I've ever seen in my life. All these are filled with shulker shells. All of them. Plus these. We're about to have a whole... How do you stop that? I don't even know how you can even stop that. So much. How do you even stop that? We will never know. But let's go. Let's have some fun. Let's go around here and see what we can do. I'll just start here for now, and then we can just see where we can go from here. I'm very excited. So I will see y'all when I find something. Well, good. I'm happy. So, haha, we got some stuff. Where's my favorite one at? Boom, boom, boom. This one. What? I just found this. This is like, I should have just went around doing some End City rating, because I would have found the maxed out diamond helmet. I've never seen a maxed out diamond helmet before, so that couldn't get any better. And then I found some spears, so that's really nice. But I'm probably gonna max that out and then make that, and then upgrade that as well. So that's gonna be a go. But efficiency, we got some fortune in there, we got some self touch in there, so that's gonna be exciting. So we're gonna have a good. Let me empty this out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got 34 shulker shells. Oh yeah, let me fill up my shulker shells full of this. Ridiculous. So let me I'm just gonna put this stuff away later, but you know, we got some new stuff. But we got the Spire armor trim. I'm very excited for that, actually. What I wonder, is this the way to duplicate it? Yes, it is. So that is good there. So we don't have to worry too much about that. That's in there. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now, I was looking around for those trial ruins. Is that what you call them? I forgot what you call them. But it's hard to find them. So I gotta like look around for quote unquote other things, and then somehow I'm just gonna bump into it and then just hopefully pray that I'm gonna get anything from it. But I'm just gonna look around one day and look for that. I'm gonna show you this as well. I did this, and I kind of got an understanding what I wanted to do here. So I did this as my, let's start here and I work my way here. So I got this as my framework, and then I'm gonna use this like as my gradient, which is gonna be kind of cool. So it's gonna have that nice gradient type of look, type of feel from there. So that's gonna be fire. And then I just did something simple, but I'm going to detail it up a little bit. But when you go in, yes, they're all clerics, So I don't have to worry so much about, you know, trying to, because I want to get a lot of, I don't have them, but those XP bottles, I want all of them to be maxed out so they can be XP bottles, and they're all the same. There's nothing changing about them. You know, you get redstone dust and rotten flesh to trade, so I can just AFK at the gold farm and get a lot of shulker boxes full of gold, of rotten flesh. That's what I meant to say. And I can just trade all that and give it to them, and then hopefully by then we should be good. So I'm gonna make something that's kind of like I don't know. I'll figure something out. Just something. It's gonna be small, like a small type of vibe, with a little workstation for me. But it would be cool just to get a little something for the brewing stands and things like that. So that's gonna be nice. So I'm excited for that. At least I have something so I can just max out. Good thing, hopefully, just to max out my bottle enchantment. That'd be actually absolutely fire. And then obviously here, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna make this the area for village, like farmer villagers to do other things. So I'm gonna have the farmers to be like around. I'm gonna probably have villager farmers to be like a good amount of them just to be already trapped in here. And then I'm gonna have a few sets of villagers out here, farmers, to do things. So I'm gonna use the barn over there. Oh, I just fell. The barn over there, that's gonna stay as wheat. I like it over there. It's nice and stuff like that. Out over here, this is gonna be where I'm gonna put things like carrots, beetroot, potatoes, things like that. So I'm probably gonna have like 3 different sections. Now the question is, I just have to figure it out because I want to kind of keep it in the chunk. So if I want to do a chunk, I may want to do like, I'll probably do a chunk here. I'll do a chunk here, and then I'll probably do a chunk here maybe. And this may not be that much of it, but it's fine. So I'll probably just do that, and then just because I want to keep it the chunk loaded, so it can keep going for the villagers to go ahead and do it. But I know this, if I use a lot of stuff, I probably want carrots. If I want to use a lot of things, I want to do carrots so I can make golden carrots like I talked about earlier. So that's gonna be the goal. All right. But thank you all for joining, and I appreciate you all for being part of this, and hopefully we are going to have a good time with my happy gas behind me. So have a good one. Take care. You enjoy yourself. Bye-bye.